welcome back to our online dojo. I'm Renshi Tom Roberts. This is Sensei Mitchell Triplet. This is episode number 13 in our sparring series. And if you just watched our last video, we did a lot of back fists. So we're going to keep that going in this next drill, and we're going to go over a couple different back fists in this one. So we're going to kind of pick up where the last video left off. The last video left off, our final back fist was our dive back fist. This is going to be very similar. What we're going to do with this one, it's still going to be like that dive back fist, but now we're adding our reverse punch. So we're doing a back fist and a reverse punch. And we're going to kind of keep the footwork basically the same. So the footwork for our dive back fist is we were shifting the weight, and then as we move forward, we were extending that back fist, catching ourselves with our right foot, and then returning to our stance. Same thing, except now after that back fist, as we're stepping through with that right foot, we're going to throw that reverse punch to the body. So if I do it just a little bit slower, I'm leaning, I'm stepping, I'm executing the back fist, then the reverse punch, and then hitting my stance. It looks a little bit awkward when you do it slow. We'll speed it up. So I'm in position here. I'm just going to dive forward, and then right back into my stance. If we have Sensei Mitch do that, that's what I want you guys to try. So we'll start off just flat-footed, get your lane, make sure you have some space. Go ahead, give that a try. Just like that. Starts with the weight shift, he's in his stance, and then snap that hand out fast, following it with your reverse punch. Get in position. Perfect. Let's try that a few more times. In that way, hop, hop. Both hands, right back in position, walk back. Excellent, just like that. Let's try it up on your toes now. So now before you go, just a little bit of rhythm, a little bit of movement in that stance. Pop, pop, nice and fast, stepping right through. You see Sensei Mitch does it very fast and he stays low. He's not projecting up at all. It's just straight forward. All that energy, all that explosion, straight ahead. He's reaching really hard with that back fist, which we want to do. Perfect. Let's try that 2 more times, guys. Let's do 2 more. Good. And then last one. All right, so our second back fist that we're going to do in this video is our defensive back fist, and this is probably the trickiest one. Defensive back fist also can be called a jump away back fist, all right? So now we're going in reverse. All of our back fists have been focused straight ahead, and our energy has been going straight ahead. Now we're still focused at our opponent that's going to be over here, but we're going backwards because it's a defensive back fist, where we have to imagine that our opponent is coming forward, they're attacking us. Now what I have to do, similar to a defensive side kick, how I would immediately want to go backwards. I want to create space as my opponent's coming in. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm in my stance. What I'm going to do as my opponent comes forward, I'm going to slide back to create that space, but then I need to jump. I need to jump away, but not lean away. So I'm going to slide in, I'm going to jump back, and throw my back fist. Let's try that again. So I just want you guys, let's just play with it right now. So we're in our fighting stance. We're going to slide that front foot back a little bit as our opponent's coming in. And then from here, we're going to jump away and then throw our back fist at our opponent as we're doing it. Let's have Sensei Mitch come in here. Slide back, jump away, boom, just like that. Let's just try that on your own. Doesn't have to be full speed. We just want to get the basis for it. Get the footwork. Get that sliding back, creating space, but still throwing that punch forward as we do it. Perfect. This is a very tricky drill. If this is your first time doing it, it's probably going to take a while before it feels somewhat natural. Perfect. Now I want you guys to try it up on your toes. So we're up on the balls of our feet. Perfect. See how he just kind of floats away? And it's the same thing. He's jumping, but he's not jumping up. He's jumping back to create that space. Very good. Let's try a few more. Perfect. Keep that focus forward. Explode back, but not up. Excellent. Let's try one more. One more time. Up on your toes. Float back to that defensive back fist. Excellent. Good. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take those last 2 drills, our defensive back fist and our back fist reverse punch, and we're going to put them together, all right? So we're going to start with the defensive back fist. So make sure you have space behind you. Remember, you want that lane to work in because we're going to go back and then we're going to explode forward with our blitz. So we're in position. You're going to float back, hit your defensive back fist. Right when you land after hitting your defensive back fist, we're going to explode straight ahead into our back fist reverse punch that we did earlier. So one more time, let's try just kind of half speed. We're gonna slide back, we're gonna hit that defensive back fist right when we land, boom. All right, let's have Sensei Mitch come in here. Let's just start off trying it a little bit slower, getting the feel for that change in motion. Go for it, perfect. And then right back, let's try that again. Defensive back fist back, immediately, back fist reverse punch. Let's try that a couple more times, then we'll speed it up a bit. Perfect, very nice. One more half speed. Nice, okay, now, in your position, I want you up on your toes, and we're gonna try to run this one fast. Okay, we're gonna probably just go for about 30 seconds here. Nice and quick, explode back, explode forward. The part that I really want you to pay attention to is after the defensive back fist. After he hits that back fist, boom, it's an instant transition. There is no sort of waiting period at all, no hesitation, just land and go. Second that he hits, he's planted and ready to go. We're gonna have him do 3 more, guys. 3 more, up on your toes at home, nice and fast. Beautiful, one more. Last one. Excellent, all right guys. So in closing, for how we would do that drill right there, I would do that for 2 minutes. So I would start off just kind of warming up, just practicing that back fist reverse punch going forward, practicing that defensive back fist going back a few times, and then that same drill that we just did, line it up for 2 minutes. So just 2 minutes straight of hitting that defensive back fist right into your back fist reverse punch. And that was our back fist reverse punch and defensive back fist.